So today I wanted to bring you a hair tutorial on curls that last. This is a prom tutorial because I feel like curls are just classic prom, and also they're really, really great for the season. But whether it's for prom, another event, a night out, or just every day, I wanted to show you how to achieve these curls so that they won't fall out through the day and they will really stick to their shape. Because there's nothing more annoying than spending good time on your hair in the morning and then halfway through the day it's completely flat. I wanted to teach you guys how to do this so that you could wear it down just like this, or you could even use this as a base to another hairstyle, like a half up, a half down, some sort of updo, or add a couple braids, depending on what you want to do. Of course, if you're good with hair, if you have hair tips, hairstyles that you want to share, any how-to prom beauty, hair, or makeup videos, be sure to film them in a video, upload them to YouTube, and upload them to davidsprom.com. You know that they're giving away $10,000 and a bunch of amazing prom style packages full of prom dresses from David's Bridal. By the way, some people were asking me, this mint one, along with these other dresses, are from David's Bridal. You could either win these dresses or other dresses from them as part of the prom package, along with hair, makeup, nails. And of course, the grand prize is $10,000, which is just crazy. I love all the videos that are already there. I've been watching them and drawing inspiration. So if you're looking for prom inspiration, of course, that's another place that you can go. So as much as I enjoy those videos, if you haven't uploaded yours, of course, I want to see it. So be sure to do that before March 3rd, because that is when they stop accepting submissions. And if you don't upload it before then, I won't be able to see it, your friends won't be able to see it, your friends and I won't be able to vote for you, and you won't get the chance to win. So March 3rd, which is this Sunday, is that cutoff date, but be sure to post it before then and just share the link with me so that I can watch and enjoy it too. March 3rd is when they stop accepting submissions, but March 4th is when they start doing the voting. So that's where I can vote for you. You can share it with your friends to vote for you. And the top 10 videos are going to win the Prom Stars style package. And then out of that, the finalist will be chosen for the $10,000. This is a really awesome contest that I'm just really happy to share with you. And this is a really awesome hair tutorial that I'm just really happy to share with you, because you don't know how many times I've done my hair, spent all this time, and it just goes flat. So without further ado, these are curls that will last, and I will show you how to do them. So to start off this hair tutorial, what's actually most important is either what you do the day before or at your last shower. If you guys can do 2-day hair, that is best. 2-day hair means you didn't wash it the night before. I understand that some people think that's a little bit gross, but it really helps the oils in your hair to give your hair a bit more texture, and it's a little bit easier to work with. Now, if you're not comfortable doing that, feel free to just use a conditioner that has silicones in it. The silicones kind of stick to the hair and coat it. You can just check on the ingredient list of your conditioner, but just leave a little bit in. So wash out your hair when you're done shampooing and conditioning, but just leave a little bit of that conditioner in and don't wash it out completely. You can let that dry with a hairdryer, or you can sleep on it and dry it overnight. And when it comes out, you'll have kind of similar to day 2 hair. If you don't want to do the day 2 hair method. From there, I'm going to be spraying my hair with a heat protectant. Now, this is important not only to protect your hair, but again, it also gives it a bit of this texture. So I'm starting at the ends of my hair, kind of at the very bottom where I'm most damage prone, and I'm really just gonna work this up just to about the middle. Once I get it there, I'm going to brush this out, and even this brushing motion is going to help carry some of this product up the hair shaft a little bit more towards the root. Now, we don't need a ton of this by the root. You could spray a little bit if you really want to, but just combing is enough for me, so that is what I am going to do. Next, I'm going to section off the hair just into 2 sections, an upper and a lower section. Just going to go right behind my ear, kind of towards the crown, and section this off. Now, you could do 3 sections if you really want to, but this is totally fine for me. And this isn't completely necessary. You could just go start curling, but I do like to do this just to make sure that I have each piece curled. From here on the bottom section, I'm going to brush this out and start curling. And you can do as many or as few curls as you want. The only thing you want to remember is to curl away from your face. Also, I'm using just, I think this is a 1-inch, and I'm just using the loose one. You can use one with a clamp, but I like to do it loose because it's a lot easier to get the curl that you desire. So I'm sectioning my hair off into about a 1-inch piece, and I'm going to curl this all the way around my head, again, away from my face. And we're going to hold this just a little bit more than normal. We've let our heat protectant kind of dry and set in a little bit, which will help this curl hold, but the more heat you put on it, it will last a little bit longer. So I'm going to do it for about 10 to 15 seconds as opposed to 5. Next, when I let my hair out, I'm not going to let it completely drop. I'm going to kind of hold it into its natural curl. So as this curl was just formed, I'm just going to kind of keep it up in this position. While it's still warm, I'm going to spray it with a little touch of hairspray. Not too much because you don't want these to be crunchy, but just enough to make it hold. Once that's done, I'm going to keep on holding this until it is completely cooled off. Once that's cooled, I'm going to finish with the other curls around my head. Remember that the larger section of hair, the larger the curl is going to be, and the smaller pieces of hair will create tighter curls. Now that these at the bottom are done, I'm going to let down the top, and since my battery is really low, I am just going to kind of do these the exact same way, and just avoid the area here at the bangs because we're going to do those last. So now that we're here at the bangs, you want to make sure that they're curled pretty well. And in order to do that, I'm taking kind of a flat piece. So it's a little bit more flat than it is wide. It's a little bit more wide and flat than it is kind of tall. So I'm going to take this and get this as close to the base as I possibly can. And once I get that flatness, I'm going to kind of move it up the barrel. What that does is kind of give us, as opposed to a really flat, wide open curl that can fall easily, it'll kind of tighten it up, but still getting all those different hairs the heat that they need. So I'm going to hold this one kind of at an angle because that's how my bangs fall. Hold it for about 15 to 20 seconds and then I'll spray. So once this is here, I'm just going to pull this side a little bit down so that it doesn't stick up awkwardly, and then spray this. Now all that's left to do is let this cool. Next, all that's left to do is to comb out your curls. Now there are two different ways which will give you two different results. The first, if you wanted to use a brush, you could, and that would give you these big, kind of volumized, more wavy curls. They will be a lot more volumized and not as structured. Now, for me, what I'm going to do is just comb these out with my fingers. Whichever method you use, the curls will stay, but for me, I want mine to be a little bit more structured and kind of stay within their form as opposed to being big and voluminous. So I'm just going to gently tousle these through and kind of twist them together, and then just leave them alone. Now if you do decide to do more bigger voluminous curls, you just do the exact same thing. Brush a very little bit at the bottom, a little bit at the middle, kind of like you're tousling with your fingers, only you're using a comb instead, and just leave it be and the curls will stay. So guys, that is literally all it takes to get these curls. Again, they are perfect for prom when you need your hair to stay, or even perfect for other nights out or other occasions in which you want curls that aren't going to fall or droop. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Of course, like I said, if you guys have your own hair or makeup or prom tips, be sure to film them and upload them to davidsprom.com so that you could win the $10,000 and the prom packages. Again, this Sunday, March 3rd is the cutoff date, so be sure to upload it and share it with me before then so that I can vote for you, and share it with your friends so that they can vote for you. And that way we can all share our prom tips, and of course you could be entered for a chance to win. So yeah, be sure to let me know in the comments what you think. If you recreate this, feel free to tweet me a photo or post one to my Facebook wall, because I would love to see how your curls turned out. But I love you guys. Again, I really hope that this is something that helped you, and I can't wait to talk to y'all soon. Love you guys. Bye.